Hi,
Shabbat shalom, Linda.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hello. Shabbat shalom. No. Ah, are you there? Can you hear
Oh,
me?
hang on, yeah, I did say Shabbat Shalom, didn't you hear me?
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, good.
Um, Let me just check that my stuff's working at my end a second. Um, my machine's going slow. Oh,
Let me test mine.
right, bear me a second. I'm just going to test my microphone audio just to make sure that it's working. No, right, it's gone mute. I've gone on mute. Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Just nod if you can
Yeah,
hear me. Right, you can hear me. I can't hear you at
yeah.
the moment. Bear with me a second. Um,
So I let, no.
right, let's have a look. Why can't I hear you? I can hear that now, right? Okay. Now, right, that should be okay. I think I can hear you now.
Can you
Try.
hear me now? Yes,
Yeah, I
no?
can hear you.
Yay.
Yeah, I
Um,
can hear you. Good, we're getting
good.
there. As you may
This,
gather, I'm not in my normal place, so um,
oh yeah.
yeah, no, I'm. Unfortunately, my father went into hospital yesterday, so I've had to come round to my parents' house. But he's being
Oh,
discharged, hopefully, so he'll be back later, hopefully. So all is well. But
no, good, good.
yes, so Shabbat Shalom, Francis.
Shabbat Shalom.
Now we are three. Marvelous. So yeah, as I'm not in my normal sort of uh, home with my normal computer, forgive me if a few things don't run quite so smoothly tonight. We're having to make do with laptops anyway under the circumstances. So are we all well?
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
good.
That's good news. Oops. And Shabbat Shalom, Peter. We have a few moments yet to wait. Service will start at 6:30, so we've got about 7 minutes to go. But this is a very promising start, I must say. To have so many people this early. I will be sharing my screen during the service, so you don't need to worry about prayer books. Everything you need will appear on the screen, as if by magic. We hope. It's come out and say my internet connection is unstable, which is never a good sign. Um, at the risk of things falling apart, I might try changing my internet connection and see whether or not I can get a better signal. So if I vanish, please don't worry, I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to try to get the password for the router. Be back in a second.
I think he's frozen. I'm just waiting for Stefan Paul because he's having a bit of problem with his internet.
Well, Shabbat Shalom anyway.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me. Does that make sense? Yes, that's good. I apologize for that. My router went down. We're doing the best we can here, so hopefully everything will stay up okay. Right, bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just do a couple of things and I'll be right with you. We're almost there at 6:30. So, Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and welcome. Apologies for the few technical problems we had at the start of the service. Hopefully it'll go fairly smoothly from now on. I'm going to share my screen with you, so at least you'll know what we're doing. That's it. And hopefully everybody can see that okay. Yeah. So, as I said, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Before we start the service, what I would like to do would be to start with a small meditation. I can work the buttons. Which reads as follows. Our Creator, you have made us the masters of your world, to tend it, to serve it, and to enjoy it. For 6 days we measure and we build, we count and carry the real and burdens of our task. the success we earn and the price we pay. On this, the Shabbat day, give us rest. For 6 days, if we are weary or bruised by the world, if we think ourselves giants or cause others pain, there is never a moment to pause and know what we should really be. On this, the Shabbat day, give us time. For 6 days we are torn between our private greed and the urgent needs of others, between the foolish noises in our ears and the silent prayer of our soul. On this, the Shabbat day, give us understanding and peace. Help us, God, to carry these lessons of rest and time, of understanding and peace, into the 6 days that lie ahead, to bless us in the working days of our lives. And with that, we turn to Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov. Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanotecha Yisrael. Ma Tovu Ohalayich Leah, Mishkanotayich Rachel. And we turn to lighting the Shabbat candles. Hopefully, I may have to hold them up so you can see them. If you have candles of your own, please feel free to join me in lighting them. It's one. Bear with me a second. So hopefully you can see those. If I hold them up, you might be able to see those. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushonu b'mitzvotav v'tzivonu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. And Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Put those to one side. And today, let us feel free to join in at home. Obviously, we all can't sing together on Zoom, but feel free to join in on mute as we sing Yom Zeh Yisrael. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Zivita pikudim b'ma'amad Sinai, Shabbat u'moadim lishmo b'chol shanai, la'aroch lefanai, ma'aseh va'arucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Chemdat halvavod le'uma shavura, linfashot nechavod neshama yetera, lenefesh metzera, yasir anacha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Kidashta beirachta oto mikol yamim, b'sheishet kalita melechet olamim. Bo matzu agumim, hashket uvitacha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zel Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zel Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Shabbat menucha. And we continue with our psalm. Shiru ladonai shir chadash, shiru ladonai kol haaretz, shiru ladonai baruch hu shemo, bisru meyom leyom yeshuato, safru vagoyim kevodo, b'chol ha'amim nifleotav. Ki gadol Adonai umhlal me'od norahu al kol Elohim, ki kol Elohei ha'amim elilim va'adonai shemayim asa hod v'chadar lefanav oz v'tiferet b'migdasho. Havu ladonai mishpachot amim, havu ladonai kavod va'oz, havu ladonai kavod shemo, se'u mincha uva'u lechatzrotav, hishtachavu ladonai b'chadrat kodesh, hiru mipanav kol haaretz, Imru vagoyim Adonai malach, aftikon tevel bal timot, yadin amim b'meisharim, yismechu hashemayim v'tagel haaretz, yiram hayam umelo, ya'alo sadai v'chol asher bo. Az Yerananu kolat seya lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek v'amim be'emunato. Dai 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 dai. Die, 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 die. And we continue with Lechadodi. Lechadodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, Shamo v'zacho b'dibur echad, Ishmianu el Hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shem ultiferet v'litila, l'chadodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat l'chu v'nelcha. Ki makor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machashava tehila, lechadodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitorari, kiva orechu mi ori, uri, shir daberi, kavod Adonai alayich nigla, lechadodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'v'sohola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. And we continue with Psalm 93. Adonai malach geut, lavesh lavesh Adonai, Ozi tazarav tikon, tevel baltimot. Nachon kisacha meaz meolam ata, nasu naharot Adonai, nasu naharot kolam. Yesu naharot doch yam, mikolot mayim rabim, adirim mishpareyam, Atibamarom Adonai, Eidotecha nemu ma'od, Leveitcha nava kodesh, Adonai, Adonai, Leorech yamim. Continue with the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach sha'arim, uvidvuna meshane etim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsadeh et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakir kirtsono. Borei yom v'layla, golel o mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei o, hama'avir yom umevi layla, Umavdil ben Yom uvein Laila, Adonai Sivaot Shemo, Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. With everlasting love have you loved your people, the family of Israel. Teaching and practice, duty and justice, these you have taught us. Therefore, our God and guide, we think upon all this before we sleep and when we wake, and rejoice and delight in your teaching and its practice for ever and ever, for they are our life and the measure of our days. We keep them in mind both day and night. Never take your love away from us. Blessed are you, God, who loves your people Israel. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto La'olam Va'ed. Va'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha V'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha v'dibata baham v'shiftecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shafbecha uv'kumecha ugshatam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchetavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. And we will continue reading the second and third paragraphs of the Shema in silence, coming together for Leman Tizkaru on the next slide. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו, העושה גדולות עד אין חקר, ונפלאות עד אין מספר. וראו בניו גבורתו, שבחו וחודו לשמו, ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם. משה ומרים ובני ישראל, לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ויאמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך אדוני אלוהינו ראו בניך על הים, יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגואלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גואל ישראל. Just trying to see the top page of my slide here, which I'm struggling with a little bit, so please bear with me. Just can't see the top line there for some reason. Right. Source of our life and our sovereign, cause us to lie down in peace and rise again to enjoy life. Spread over us the covering of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel and save us for the sake of your name. Be a shield about us, turning away every enemy, disease, violence, hunger and sorrow. Remove the temptation that awaits us and the guilt that lies behind us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you are a God who guards and protects us, a ruler of mercy and compassion. Guard us when we go out and when we come in, to enjoy life and peace both now and forever, and spread over us the shelter of your peace. Blessed are you, God, spreading the shelter of peace over us, over your people Israel, and over all the world. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם. That brings us to the Chatzi Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, אמן. בעלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי. b'chayeichon uvyomeichon uv'chayei dichol beit Yisrael b'gala uvizman kariv v'imeru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevarach La'olam u'la'olamei olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithada v'yitale v'yithalal Shemedi Kudesha B'richu Le'ela min kol bechata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata tiamiram be'alma v'yimeru Amen. Lord, open our lips and let our mouths declare your praise. Adonai sifata tiftach ufi hilatecha. Adonai sifata tiftach ufi hilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'Elohei imoteinu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Rivka, Ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Rachel, Ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, Umevi Goel Livnei V'Neihem, L'ma'an Shemo Ba'ahava, Melech Hoseh u'Moshe u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Poked Sarah. Ato gibor Olam Adonai, Mechayei Meitzim Atzorav L'Hoshia, Morit Hatal, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei Meitzim B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umakayim Emunato, Lishenei Afa, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Meimit, Umachayei, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei ha'meitim. I do apologise for the background noise, the landline going off. My apologies. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. You made the seventh day holy to your name as the end of creation of heaven and earth. You blessed it above all other days and made it holier above all other times. And so it is written in your Torah, Vayechulu hashemayim va'aretz v'chol tzva'am, Vayechal him bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa, Vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa, Vayevorech Elohim et yom hashvi'i vaykadesh oto, Ki vo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu, b'tzeina v'mnuchatenu, kadshenu v'mitzvotecha, simchalkenu v'toratecha, sabeinu mituvecha, semach nafshenu v'shuatecha, v'taher libenu la'ovdecha be'emet, v'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu ba'avav ratzon Shabbat kodshecha, v'yanuchu va kol Yisrael mekadshei shemecha, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu ba'amecha Yisrael v'lit filatam she'ei ורחמך הרבים תחפץ בנו, ותשרה שכינתך על ציון, ותחזינה עינינו בתשובך ישראל, ברחמים. ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר שכינתו לציון, לציון, לציון. מודים אנחנו לך שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו לעולם ועד. צורנו, סוך חיינו ומגן ישנו אתה הוא. לדור ודור נודה לך ונספר תהילתך על חיינו המסורים בידיך, ועל נשמותינו הפקודות לך, ועל ניסיך שבכל יום עמנו, ועל נפלותיך וטובותיך שבכל עת ערב ובוקר וצהריים. הטוב כי לא חלו רחמיך, חמרחם כי לא תמו חסדיך, כי מעולם קיווינו לך. ועל כולם יתברך ויתרומם ויתנשא, תמיד שמך מלכנו לעולם ועד. וכל החיים יודוך סלע, ויחללו ויבורכו את שמך הגדול באמת, האל ישועתנו ועזרתנו סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך ולך נאה להודות. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. And we just take a few moments now of silent meditation. יהיו לרצונים רפי, והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני סורי וגואלי. May the Maker of peace in the highest bring this peace upon us and upon all Israel and upon all the world. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol ha'olam. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol ha'olam. And that brings us to the Devar Torah for this evening. We are now in the month of Elul, and the Reform Machzor has readings for each day of Elul. And in fact, we have two Machzorim. We have the old Reform Machzor, and we have the new one. And I picked the two readings for day 6 of Elul, which is tonight, to read. So first, before I read anything, let us recite the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishonu b'mitzvotav v'tzivonu la'asok b'divrei Torah. And if I can find them. So the first reading is by Simon, I think, Lovish, and this is from the New Reform Machzor. Me'ayin tavo, where do you come from? It says. We are, after all, more than we were made by our patrimony, custom, tradition, and primal chains. We may not all be able to be fulcrums to change the world or turn it over. We may only be travellers, fated to watch and wait and learn and develop our own individual promise and take things as they come. And from the old Reform Machzor, there's a saying which says, V'yached levavenu la'ahava u'l'yira et shemecha. Give us integrity to love you and fear you. When Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai was on his deathbed, his disciples came to visit him, and before leaving they said, "Master, give us a farewell blessing." He said to them, "I pray that fearing God may be as important to you as fearing man." His disciples asked, "But should we not fear God more than man?" He replied, "If you can only attain this, when a man thinks of committing a transgression, he says, 'I hope no man sees me.' If the fear of God is no more than this, it will be enough to keep you away from many sins." So just a couple of thoughts there for Elul as we get closer and closer to the High Holy Days. And with that, we will continue with Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula yotzeh bereshit, asher b'chabonu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, shehu noteh shemayim v'yosed aretz, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום וחשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. Apologies. Al כן נקווה לך, אדוני אלוהינו, לראות מהרה בתפארת עוזך, להעביר גלולים מן הארץ, והאלילים קרות יקרצון, לתקן עולם במלכות שדי, וכל בני בשר יקראו בשמך, להפנות אליך כל ראשי ארץ, יכירו וידעו כל יושבי תבל, כי שותפים כולנו בתיקון עולמך, כי המלכות שלך היא, ולעולמי עד תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad. The souls of the righteous are in the hands of God, and no harm shall come to them. Source, God of compassion, you give life in which joys and sorrows are mingled, and send death with its promise of eternal peace. We remember at this time all those who once shared with us the joys and challenges of life, but who are with us no longer. May their souls shine like the brightness of the heavens. We thank you for all you gave them during their lives. We think especially of those who died at this time in years past. And in Mosaic Liberal, we remember Sylvia Bronstein, mother of Julia Lane, Sidney Foreman, father of Marcus, George Rubens, father of Rosemary Wolfson, Michael Sharp, husband of Sonia, and Rabbi Erlene Valhaus, friend of the community. And in Mosaic Reform this week we remember Anne Wand, mother of Greg Wand and Val Feinberg, Monty Bernard Howard, husband of Francis and father of Helena Grossman, Ronnie Fresco, husband of Zella Millstone, Rosa Hart, mother of Marion Marks, and Wilfred Turkish, father of Suzanne and Mark Turkish. Zichronam Livracha. May the memory of their love and guidance be a source of enduring blessing. In loving memory, we sanctify your name, and we say, Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Bi'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yahei Shemei Rabbah mavarach la'olam olamei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei, v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal, Shemei kudusha brechu. La'ela min kol bechata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, di'amiram ba'alma v'yimru amen. Yahei shalom rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol ha'olam v'yimru amen. And that brings us on to announcements for this evening. I haven't got a huge number of announcements. I think most of the things I would advise you to look at the website, look at the newsletter, look at Kahila to find out what's actually going on. Services tomorrow, the liberal service I believe is at 10:45, led I think by Rabbi Daisy, I believe this week, and the reform service 10:30 will be led by student Rabbi Richard Green. Next week I'm pleased to announce that Rabbi Kathleen will be back from sabbatical, so we're all looking forward to that. I think that's all really for the announcements. Obviously, with High Holy Days coming up, if you haven't got your ticket applications in, or let us know you're coming, or booked a place, if you want to break the fast on Yom Kippur, details are all on the website. Please get in touch with the office as soon as possible, but not tomorrow. And with that,
tomorrow in the Liberal, we've got the baby blessing of Jasper.
Oh, of course, yes. My apologies. I thank you for reminding me, Linda. Yes, a very important young baby blessing, I believe. So the Sanderson clan will be there in force, I believe. So muzzle tov to. I think I saw Danielle was here. So muzzle tov to Danielle and the rest of the family, and I hope it all goes wonderfully well for you tomorrow. Muzzle tov to you all. And with that, now I can't remember. Last week I think we did Yigdal. I think, are we doing a Don Olam this week? I can't remember. I think I'll just have to make a decision because I can't really see. So I think last time I did a Don Olam, I said I promised I'd do Yigdal this time. So I think we'll conclude the service with Yigdal this time. And next time, Rabbi Kathleen will take it, and we can have the argument about it's Yigdal or a Don Olam again in 2 weeks' time. So. Yigdal Elohim Chai v'yishtabach Nimsa v'yein etel metziuto Echad v'yein yachid k'yichudo Ne'alam v'gam ein sof li'achduto Ein lo demut haguf v'yeino guf Lo na'aroch elav kedushato Kadmom l'chol davar asher nivra Rishon v'yem reshit l'reshito Hino adon olam l'chol notza Yoreh gedulato u'malchuto Shefato natano el anshe radvi umabit el munato tolatimetan eamoel al yadion eman beitulato sofer v'yodea satarenu ma bitlusof davar bekadbuto Ish chasid kamit yamim mashiachenu lifdok machalkei kates Yeshuato mitim yachael barov chasto aruch hadeyad shem tchilato That brings us to Kiddush. I'm when so Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen asher kiddushanu b'mitzvot tzavanu v'shabbat v'ilanu k'naseh v'reshit seichen l'tziat Mitzrayim ki banu v'charta v'otanu ki ata mikotay Makadesh HaShabbat. And should we have any other? Amen. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Daniel. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you very much, Stefan.
Yes, it was a lovely service. Thank you, Stefan.
Thank you.
Mazel tov, Daniel, for the newborn.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
This is so exciting. Yeah.
He's 10.5 weeks and he rolled today.
Oh my
which seems
God.
quite early to be rolling.
Oh my God, so sweet. Thank you so much. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat
To
shalom.
see you soon.
Thank you, Stefan.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you, Stefan. Bye.
Between the tin cans at this place.
I am right in thinking it was
Wish you all
Stefan's
a very good
internet
weekend.
was a
Also,
little.
sunshine, but I don't think we're going to get much of it. Maybe on Sunday, but
Ah.
take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again soon. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye. Shabbat
Bye.
shalom.
Bye.